Hey guys, God, I think it's Wednesday. It feels like a Monday though. I can't lie. I hope everybody had a really fun 4th of July weekend. I had an awesome time. I actually went to one of my best friends since middle school's bachelorette party. So that was fun. Got to go back to the Northeast. Every time I go back to the Northeast, I absolutely forget how much I love it and miss it and would love to be back there. Got to spend some time on a lake. One of the only things I hate about being here in Colorado is that there's no water. And that's like super frustrating for me because I grew up in Connecticut and I grew up literally um, 20, 30 minutes from the Long Island Sound, which if you talk to anybody, that's not actually real water. But I also, my grandparents always lived on Long Island right on the water, and I grew up going surfing and whatever. So, anyways, long story short, I get really, really sad when hold on, I'm just typing something into the comments here. I get really sad when when I think about not being in the near the water anymore. So that's been one of the biggest adjustments for me. So I just wanted to kick off this week by coming on here and talking a little bit more about branding. Um, and this is something today I'm going to talk about the top 3 reasons you should stop being the poster child for your company. And this is something that a lot of companies kind of actually a lot of people train you wrong, and they tell you that you should be the product of the product, and you should be branding yourself as the poster child for your company. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you shouldn't do that. And if this is helpful for you, I have linked my branding course in the comments. But the first reason why you should not be the poster child of your company is because you are branding the company, and you're branding your company and your product instead of you. People your company is already branding itself. It's getting enough recognition. You don't need to be posting pictures. You don't need with your company's logo on it, because you're not distinguishing yourself from the 100,000 other people that also work within your company. You're just going to somehow get sucked into the middle of everything. So you're not really distinguishing yourself at all. You're not providing value. You're just turning into a spam bot, which is kind of what you don't want to do. I know that for me, it is extremely frustrating when I scroll through my Facebook feed and all I see are pictures of products, pictures of, people's faces or their stomachs or their cellulite. Yeah, every once in a while you're going to have to do that. But I guarantee if you are in a health and wellness company, skincare company, whatever, if you looked at the top 10 people in all of those companies, you probably wouldn't be able to tell off the bat what company they work for. A great person is Jessie Lee. I think it's Jessie Lee Ward is her name. She's with a health and wellness company. And I couldn't figure out what company she was with for the longest time, but she's their #1 producer. Some companies is easier to tell than others. I mean, with my company, there's really no other wine company, but you will never see me post a graphic that is put out by the company, because the company doesn't need help branding itself. You need to brand yourself. So the second reason why you should not why you should stop being the poster child for your company is because people are going to join you for the value and opportunity of whatever it is you provide. They're not going to join you because of the products. Yes, are there a lot of really great products out there? Yeah, absolutely. There are a lot of great products, and a lot of companies have seen the benefit in using network marketing as opposed to other types of marketing channels, because they see the benefit of word of mouth marketing. Absolutely. Are a lot of the products out there better than products that you can pick up at the store? Yeah. But are any of these products absolutely going to change your life and like, you're going to take a pill and you're going to wind up like with your skin glowing and 20 pounds lighter? No, you're not. People are going to join you for the value and the opportunity. They're going to join you for you. Nobody is going to join you because they saw you post a picture for like the 15th time of you wrapping yourself in cellophane and say like, I just really want to try that. They're going to join you because they say, she's a really good leader. She seems like she knows what she's talking about. If I want to make this into a career, if I want to make this into a business, I want to go with somebody that knows what they're talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and join somebody that actually is a real human being and not a walking poster for their product. The people that you see in these companies, for the most part, that are continuously posting just a stream of pictures of their products, they're probably not the top income earners in the company. I'm just going to like flat out say it. They're not. Absolutely not. The top income earners in my company, they don't post about wine all the time. Yeah, they'll post a picture of a glass of wine. Absolutely. Because they're probably drinking wine. But it's not about the wine. Yeah, absolutely. You could go to the store and you could pick up a really good wine for probably around the same price that you would get it from my company, but you wouldn't be building residual income. You wouldn't have the potential to earn free wine. You wouldn't be building, your future. So those are the things that you need to be focusing on, not the fact that the product's wine, because then you might come off as an alcoholic, but just for the record, I'm drinking soda water right now, not wine, since it is noon. Third reason, and this is the most important reason I can think of for you to stop being the poster child of your company. Let's face it, you might not be with that company forever. Bottom line, you might not be with that company forever. And that is something that is super controversial in the network marketing industry. A lot of people, are like ride or die for their companies. If anybody even insinuates that they might leave their company, they like freak out. But the fact of the matter is that number one, working in a network marketing company is a job. People don't stay at the same jobs forever. It's not my parents did. My parents stayed with the company that they started with after college, and they worked there for 35 years until they retired. But that's just not the way that things work anymore. People leave companies. I think the average lifespan in like the corporate world of people staying at a company is for, I think, like 3 or 4 years. And why do they leave that company and move on to another company? For a better opportunity. So the biggest reason why you shouldn't make yourself the poster child of your company is because at some point you might decide that there's a better opportunity out there. Companies get oversaturated. I've seen it with a few companies that, I have friends that have worked with them. Their incomes decrease. If they don't get in at the right time, if they don't get in, before there's less than 100,000 people in the company, it's really, really hard to build up that income. Absolutely. Can you come in and, into a market and just absolutely kill it because you're working your butt off? Yeah, you can. But you can also, you have to brand yourself as an expert at being like a boss ass bitch, like not at being like the poster child for, some company. So those are kind of my top 3 reasons to stop being a poster child for your company. If this is something that you struggle with, if you struggle with figuring out how to brand yourself, if you struggle with figuring out what to say that isn't a picture of, the pills that your company sells, the workout program, the lip gloss, the makeup, whatever it is, if you struggle with any of that, like reach out to me. Let's chat. I can talk to you, figure out whether or not, my branding course would be, something that would be good for you. We can set up some personalized one-on-one, like, strategy stuff. But I would just love to talk to you and figure out a way to help you get over the hump of just basically like, turning into a robot for your company, because nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be sold to. Nobody wants to feel like that. So just stop. Like literally just stop doing it. If you're doing it, stop. So yeah, that is that. And I am going to hop off here because I have a few things to do today. I should be adulting, but I hope that you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday and enjoy the really short work week. Okay, bye.